Okay, so Friday I was going to do a mindset podcast, and then out of nowhere, I was like, I got a whole lot of time at hand, so I'll do it tomorrow. And guess what? When tomorrow hit, I was like, I still got a little bit of something to do still, but you know what? Nothing special is going to happen, and I only accept the fucking UFC 300, which I kind of literally sleep mad early from it, so I couldn't see the main event. But then again, I was like, you know what? I'll do the Mindset Podcast today, Sunday, April 14th. And I'm like, okay. Once I woke up, motherfucker, who the fuck didn't wake me up just to hear that there's a fucking Leak Drake song? And not only that, we got fucking Rick Ross in this bitch too. He responded back in less than fucking 24 hours. So right now we're in the middle of war, ladies and gentlemen. And god damn it, I'm kind of fucked up about this. I'm really pretty fucked up about this. We're in the middle of war of everything that we all into. Hip hop, wrestling, I think anime, but then again, I've been a minute. I read a manga and fucking watch anime. Listen, I was catching up with what's going on in hip hop and everything that's around. Hell, there was even a fucking NJPW event that happened on Friday, and I still haven't watched it yet. All I know that there was still a little bit of other shit. But there's a whole lot of thing going on right now, and you know what? I was about to do a new songs of the week, but with all this bullshit going on, I can't do this segment right now. I can't. We gonna talk about this fucking war. We're all in the middle of a fucking war, and we watching this shit right the fuck now. In our eyes. In our face. On our phones. Hell, even in the bathroom, they tell you, we at war. Okay, you know what? Let me just start the intro right now. Matter of fact, good old non-alcoholic beer. You know what? No, I got a response for all the bullshit that happened this week.
You robbed me of my pride. I was the supreme ruler of the most powerful empire in the universe. And now it's time to pay the piper.
Nah, that's my response. Y'all woken me up too early for this shit. But before I say anything, let me do the intro one last time. Huh? Anyways, fuck it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all over the motherfucking world, this is Novodi, Devi-od, and welcome to the Mindset Podcast. Because we got a whole lot of things to talk about. Hell, I even wrote notes on Friday about this shit. But what happened last night? Half of this shit's getting thrown out the fucking window. Because Jesus fucking Christ, man. All the fucking... Hold on, let me stop this shit right now. Yeah. It's time to pay the piper. Y'all really got me fucked up on this shit. Like, Jesus Christ, man. But you know what? Like I said, we're going to talk about this later in the podcast. I was going to do a new song of the week. But with all this going on, I think we need to do that on a calmer episode. Because this episode, it's wilding as fuck right now. And like I said, I had to throw up most of my notes that I wrote on Friday out the fucking window. Legit, I had to hit a homeless guy with it. But anyways, hold on, let me do this shit real quick. Yep, that shit going? Yup, we going. Matter of fact. Alright, let's get it. So, a whole lot of things happened from this week and last week. So, let's just start off with, so, if you haven't done it yet and you listen to this episode, please watch the last episode with Go Hard, you know, the interview. We made history on that shit, to be honest. It's been pretty good, and we've been hearing a lot of good comments about it. So, listen to that. And then you come back over here. Hell, you can still listen to this and then go to the last episode. So, yeah. Also, just know that Go Hard will be performing with Kurt Cobain's this month, April 25th, Clifton, New Jersey. Hit them up with tickets. And you're good. So, Again, before all the wild now shit. And also the things I caught up lately, I'm now up to date to Joe Budden's podcast, which I know a whole lot of people are not into. A little bit rocky there. Me, I'm still cool with Joe Budden. Shout out to him. Matter of fact. Oh, I even caught up with BMF. If nobody haven't watched it, please watch it, even though I feel like they need to cancel that show or finish the seasons real quick because production ain't looking right on that one. And then, what else? I haven't caught up with One Piece yet, like the animation. I already caught up with the manga a little bit. So a little bit iffy, still need to read it. I'll let you guys know the next episode about it. What else? I know I got them in my little notes. Oh yeah, I'll listen to the J. Cole Might Delete Later, which again, we don't give a fuck about the apology. But then again, that's later on. Listen to the new album of Future. Pretty dope. This one was all about summer hits and stuff. And this too was like unfinished business for the last project that he made. Which is also, that one was pretty dope too. Woo. Whole lot of Prodigy in that album too. Much love. Shout out. I miss you, bro. We all miss Prodigy. What else did I have wrote in my little notey notes? But yeah, that's the only thing I caught up. Oh yeah, and also I'm watching Power Book 2 Ghost, the last season, because I know the new season's coming out with, I think, around June. And they're doing a final season, but it's a 2-parter final season, which is pretty dope. I'm sad that they're going to end it, but it's getting pretty dope too. So if you haven't watched BMF, Power Book, or the Power Universe, I recommend you guys to watch it. Pretty dope. And, oh yeah, so last week, WrestleMania 40. The biggest fucking WrestleMania of all time. We're all declaring it. That is the biggest WrestleMania of all time. 2 nights. It was in Philadelphia. I was watching it on my TV and shit. Wish I could have bought a ticket since I'm close by there. But anyways, it was pretty dope. Like, there's a whole lot of things to talk about as well. It's like, damn, I should have rehearsed these. But then again, like always, I like to just wing it. So anyways, yeah. So, WrestleMania 40. We saw a whole lot of celebrities. We saw a whole lot of title exchanges. A whole lot of titles being split, which is crazy because I didn't hear the rules about it. So yeah, night 1, shit was wildin'. It was pretty crazy. Night 2, like, we kind of changed it. And what's crazy though too, a lot of people are saying it's the Triple H era or the Paul Levesque era, but him himself said it's the new era. Like, overall, like, this is a new era. No Triple H era, because the way how I see it, Triple H is always gonna be a humble man, so he's not gonna put his name out there saying this is the Triple H era. He's not conceited like everybody else think he is. Yeah. But anyways, shout out to the new era. And also, so yeah, Cody Rhodes finished his story. Thank you. Awesome Truth became the Raw Tag Team. A-Town Down Under became SmackDown Tag Team. Bayley won the women's title. Drew McIntyre won the title and then got beat up by CM Punk. And then we saw Damian Priest literally cash it in and won. Rhea Ripley stayed as champion, so that's pretty dope still. Sami Zayn became Intercontinental title. Show respects with him. Because, damn, I almost forgot about that part, too. Bubba Ray was special referee for the street fight, which is pretty dope. Seeing Jade wrestle with Naomi and Bianca was pretty dope against with Damage Control. What else? The Hall of Fame was pretty dope, too. Got a little bit emotional when it got to the Paul Heyman part and the fact hearing ECW, like the theme song and shit. Yo, that was pretty dope. Like, he came in walking out there, hard body. He like I'm doing too. He said, "Fucking wing it." So he winged it and killed the whole thing. Hell, he was giving a shout out to RVD and shit. So that was funny. What else? Raw happened. We seen that The Rock is gonna go back to Hollywood. Then he kind of threatened Cody Rhodes again, so we probably might see him again soon. And then Jey Uso is now the contender to face against Damian Priest. So that's pretty dope. And CM Punk interfered the match as well, just to go after Drew McIntyre. So we're gonna have a feud on that one. And then SmackDown, I had to watch it multiple times. But hey, yo, my boy Tama Tonga, yo, God, Gorillas of Destruction, one of the OGs of Bullet Club, is now on SmackDown, motherfucker. Come on, man. Tama Tonga is now in WWE. Come on. That was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty dope to see. Then now we're gonna have then they were having a triple threat match, like 2 sets of triple threat match to go on next week to have a 1-on-1 match, and whoever wins becomes a contender. So that was pretty dope as well. And it's going back to LA Knight and AJ Styles, because they fought last week and LA won on WrestleMania, but now we're gonna have a 1-on-1 again. So that's gonna be pretty dope, and it's gonna be for the title, Cody Rhodes, Backlash, F-Rance. I'm fucking stupid. And also, oh yeah, so there's AEW. I went back watching it. As a matter of fact, I actually came to where I'm at, so I decided to buy a ticket. It was worth $35. Hanged out with a friend of mine. We decided to go there, and we're in the middle of war of everything that I'm kind of into. I don't know about y'all, but I'm technically in the middle of a fucking war right now. Seeing companies going at each other, artists going at each other. So I guess this is the first part of being in the middle of war, because they said that in AEW this week they're going to show the backstage of All in UK. So I was there live. It was pretty good. They did Ring of Honor before AEW started. Then after that it was Rampage. It was exciting. It was pretty good. Seeing there live on TV, it was pretty good. But that part, I know there's a lot of people going to have their inputs, have their own opinion. I have my opinion, but you know what? I'd rather keep it to myself. All I know that when that shit dropped, they just said that the energy changed over there. And then not only that, they had a fucking promo. Will Ospreay had a promo, and then again, energy was changing, but still, the live audience, it was pretty dope. It was pretty loud. It was full. It was packed. Because I just hate the fact that I'm just seeing on social media people taking pictures saying like, oh, it was enough, this and that. No, shut the fuck up. It's stupid. Like, I don't know why people do that shit. It's fucking annoying. But yeah, it was pretty loud. It would still have some energy. It still had some positive vibes. But then again, we both knew who idea was it just to do that little promo in the fucking video backstage. Come on. We're not that stupid. We're not gonna play into those games and shit. So we're not gonna go crazy on that shit. But just know that no matter what WWE's gonna do, I feel like AEW is gonna do something just to respond back or some other shit. But then again, it's just pretty weird to me. And just know that what happened on live was pretty dope, and it still had more positivity than it was on TV. And then looking back again right now too, because I had to rewatch on TV and stuff, I saw some stuff that was like, okay, I see how you guys were seeing too. So in my perspective, on a live audience, it was pretty good. On TV, yeah, it was pretty eerie. I ain't gonna lie. But again, it was still good. Came back home, still have the vibe, still have some videos there too. So I'm gonna show off a little bit of what my perspective was and stuff. So I'm gonna do a little bit editing stuff. And speaking of my editing stuff too, I also did the WrestleMania 40. So it's on YouTube. You guys could watch it. I kind of did first person shooter in there too. Again, Middle of the war. Come on. You and me both know that this is gonna be wild. But again, I did the WrestleMania edit. I did my own little promo thing, make it look poppin'. I was cooking in the kitchen for a good minute. Okay, so bon appetit once you watch that one. Then so I guess since we're talking about Middle of War, I guess we might as well go what everybody now knows about in hip hop. Fucking J. Cole decided to do an apology after he dropped his Might Delete It Later. I ain't gonna lie, the album was pretty dope. The album was dope overall. The diss track, come on, I feel like everybody already knows how that felt. Like how everybody's feeling about that diss track. And then after the apologies, a whole lot of rappers were reacting about it. 50 Cent, Styles P, even Suge Knight was fucking like reacting to the apology and shit. And then what else? Like next thing you know, people were all talking about it's now Kendrick and Drake at each other, which it was kind of true. Cause come on, who the fuck was gonna apologize after dissing somebody? After like you did a diss track, you apologized even before the other person even responded, and then you just technically just killed yourself, bro. Yeah, that's what I feel. Like you just killed yourself. Like, come on. And then he says that he was, I don't know, it was crazy and shit. I think we could, if you guys still want to hear if you guys haven't heard the apology, I might as well just show you guys the apology. Damn, I should have fucking put that shit right there. Let's see the video clip. No ads, please. Fuck. No. Fuck your ads. Damn. See, look what I'm doing right now? It's a whole lot of hop up. So
proud of that project, except for one part. It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I gotta keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 2-3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime. Right?
So I'm just gonna show you a little bit clip of what happened. But there is an apology that J. Cole did, and then, you know, what he was saying is kind of like he feels sorry and all this shit, and then he got worked up. He had people telling him like, you might as well respond and shit, and then he fall back, he backpedaled. So yeah, but like I said, we're throwing that shit out the fucking window because, like I said, I should have done this podcast on Friday, but now we here on Sunday, and what happened on the weekend, oh my God. And again, I'm gonna watch the UFC 300 again just to see the hype again, because I did watch a little bit of it. Holly Holmes got her ass beat. I was like, shit, well, there goes somebody that beat up Ronda Rousey and shit. And but you know, I'm changing subjects right now. So yeah, so that happened, the UFC 300. Then later on, people are saying a Drake leak song was dropped. Like, let me reword it again. So leak Drake song just dropped, and it was just a Kendrick Lamar, which I listened to it. So if you haven't listened to it, I'm gonna show you a little bit of snippet of it, so you know, just to give you at least a little bit of what's going on. Shout out to DJ Woo Kid.
Number one, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50. Pimp squeak, pipe down, you ain't in no big three. SZA got you white down, Travis got you white down, Savage got you white down. Like your label, boy, you in a scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga.
So yeah, this is a little bit of snippet about Drake's leaked diss track. And then less than 24 hours, like I said it earlier, Rick Ross responded. So I even got that fucking song too on the thing. So let's hear a little bit clip of that.
Fish tanks and marble floors, living big and bad. Niggas laugh until they hit with my official jab. Crack smoke is the exhaust from my pen and pad. Ghost writers, they get the floss, what you could have had. Record label taking a loss, are you in your bag? You a worker on the chart, don't make me laugh. Get the mind, tell by my watch, this a different time. Living fine, I'm getting high as your shit decline. Who believes he moving keys in his Louis V's? Run up on you and snatch your chain, watch you bitches bleed. Feel the pain or just describe where you really rhyme. Either you niggas getting money or ready to die. B.I.G. or give a fuck if you T.I.L.E. You got it and you keep it tucked if you be by me. Do the job, better known as the Charles Schwab. Double R spread through the yard and I swear to God. Pop a perk for the field, go and count me a meal. Kill you niggas for free, do it all for the thrill. Niggas leaking their records when we speaking directly. If we keeping it gangster, when you see me you check it.
So yeah, so shit is going down. Oh fuck, I just turned off my fucking iPad. No, and I want my soundboard back though, you bitch. So anyways, yeah. So shit was going down last night. I was literally in my sleep. I was having a good dream. Having a whole lot of shit going down. Whoo, Jesus Christ. So yeah, we're all in the middle of war. From wrestling, hip hop, and then it's funny though too. 50 Cent actually reacts to this shit too, which is wild. So yeah, we're now in the middle of war, and we might as well not say be a part of it, because come on, a lot of people don't deserve to be part of it. Hell, not even me. But yeah, I'm the guy that just like to tell topics that I'm into, and then right now I literally just came in. I will say, I don't want to say it in the wrong time, but I feel like it is a right time that I came back with my bullshit and do all this. So, not saying this is for entertainment and all that shit. It's just, you guys inform on what the fuck is going on, to be honest. But yeah, a whole lot of shit been acting up lately. And then we heard the rumors about why they're beefing this shit. Even Metro himself said it. It's not true. It's bullshit. I don't know why people want to bring about it. Everybody has their own opinion about what other people saying, so it just, to me, your opinion don't even matter to me when it comes to when an artist say like the facts, or they literally saying it out their own mouths. I'm like, okay. But anyways, yeah, so if you haven't listened to the songs, they're leaked, they're all out. One from Drake, one from Ross. We're gonna wait for Kendrick. J. Cole, he's already out the fucking radar. He's away from it. And then Drake did mention Travis. SZA did reply on Instagram, which is fucking funny. He told Metro Boomin to shut the fuck up and get back to drums. That shit had me dying as fuck. But yeah, then I guess Future had to respond again. Hell, as a matter of fact, if you haven't listened to the second album of Future and Metro, just know A$AP Rocky is there, and J. Cole wasn't in track, so you kind of switched sides, to be honest. But the one with A$AP Rocky, that kind of surprised me. But the way he was rapping, he was dissing Drake too. So we're gonna wait if Drake is gonna diss ASAP. So yeah. And how long do we have right now? Oh, so I guess we do have time to do some new songs things. Nah, next week. Well, this Friday. And yeah, so the mindset will start every Friday. Right now, it was just a little bit handful this week. But anything else, if you guys want to hear about hip hop, wrestling, anime, talk about, like, listen to other new talents, a lot of peers that you want to know or people that you support, they'll be here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have another interview too very soon. You probably might have heard of him too. He's pretty popular. He's been doing his thing. It's not music related, but just know it's anime related, design related, well, art related really, and fashion related as well too. So it might happen soon. We don't know yet. But like I said, it's soon. I'm not going to give you an official date. But yeah. So anything else? I see. That was crazy part too. I was meaning to talk my shit. But no, I'm fucking talking shit about this. I was going to go on my bullshit. But you know what? It's fine. We could do it on Friday when all this shit is kind of calmed down. Hopefully. I feel like it's not. But again, stay tuned. Always check up on my music. Always check up on whatever video I'm making. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on SoundCloud, Spotify. Did I say Instagram? Yes, Instagram, X, and fucking, I just said TikTok too, which is fucking weird. But yeah. You know who it is. It's Novodi Devi-od. I'll see you guys this Friday. I promise. And I'll keep supporting new artists. I'll show off their songs. And again, just enjoy this ride. And hopefully I'll give you a better podcast episode than this. Alright? Well, be safe, be well, enjoy with your loved ones. Peace. Now get the fuck out.